Hi everybody, Debbie here. I just wanted to show you my second page for the program or the project that Gina started us on over at myscraproom.ning.com. My first page, I put a couple pictures in. This is my first page here. So you've already seen this one. The first question was, what do you envision for your life 1 year from today? And then I put the date at the top there. And then on the back I have a small envelope there that has my answer in it. And I had started this one at 4.5 by 6.5, I believe. Or 4.5 by 6. Anyway, I wasn't sure what size I was going to make my book, so I didn't know. I just started with the size that I was comfortable with at the time. But the one that I did this week, I started with a 6 by 6 inch small piece of light chipboard. On top of that, I just put a piece of brown paper bag that you get when you purchase something. It's just light. It's lighter than the brown paper bags that you get at the grocery store. So I put that on top of the chipboard, and then I distress the edges and ink them. And then the paper that I'm using is vellum from Prima. And I don't know what the name of it is. I just picked up 3 pages that I'd seen it at our local scrapbooking store, and very rarely do they get any Prima paper there, but I thought this was really pretty, so I decided to use this for the base of my page. And I kind of did a sort of like a paper towel kind of idea with it. I put down a page on each side, and then I took the other papers that I had left and I cut all the flowers and the leaves out of it, and then I just kind of like layered them on the pages. This actually is the front of this page. I had it turned to the back side of it, but yeah, so I have a paper clip here that just holds the two of them. 2 of these cards in place. And the paper clip actually I got out of a rack that I did with Kathy, who is Canadian Scrapper Girl. I actually have a few things on here that she gave me. The clip is one of them. This bling flower here, pink bling flower on the side, is another, as is the button. I put the button in the center of it. And she also sent me these green bling that are down here on this edge. You can see those there. Okay, so I took these bingo style cards, which I got on a website called mygraphico.com, MYGRAFICO, and these actually were a free digital image that you could download. So I put love, life, life on the back, love on the front, and then I used the Tim Holtz hanging sign, the what would have been the hardware part of it, I guess. I inked it with black soot first, and then I used a product called Rub and Buff, and I got that idea from Rachel, who is on YouTube, is Rach, R-A-C-H 0113, and if you haven't checked out her page, it would be well worth your while too. She is an incredible artist, and the stuff that she has done is just, it's just awe-inspiring. It's so nice. But she uses Rub and Buff quite a bit, and that's where I got that idea from. So I used the Rub and Buff on the post part on both sides. You can see it on there. In the light it kind of glistens. It's an antique gold. I added a couple butterflies that I cut out of that Prima paper as well. Added a little bit of black bling on there. And then this charm says and beauty, so love and beauty. And then when you lift this up, on the back has my question for this week, which is, what about your life at this moment do you want to remember? And then underneath the card is a fairy that's hidden in amongst the flowers. If you can see that. I don't know if you can tell or not how I did the paper towel effect with these pieces of flowers. Maybe it might not show up that great on the camera, but yeah, I just cut them all out and then I just layered them with pop dots so that they have a bit of dimension. If you put it to the side, you can see it a bit. I guess it's probably more noticeable in person. But anyways, and the fairy is also a digital stamp that I purchased from the Greeting Farm. She is one, and then on the other side here, when you lift up this card, there's another one underneath there. I also layered the flowers and the leaves, mostly the leaves on this side of the page. These flowers here, the pink one and the purple one that's tucked in behind there, and then this purple one here, these come from DL, who is at YouTube is DLee01, DEELEE01, and her and I, we did an exchange as well, and she sent me these flowers. Now the purple one she's made, and the pink one with the bling in the center, she made that one as well. And they're just gorgeous. I just love them. This one has got the most beautiful spray on it. I'm assuming it's Glimmer Mist on it. It's just so pretty. I doubt very much if that camera's going to pick it up. And then this flower that she sent me, the material is really quite cool. It's like, almost feels like balloon. And this is how it came to begin with. It had a yellow center in it with the little stamen things in there. I took the yellow center off only because it sticks out too far, and I didn't think that it would work very well with my book. I wouldn't be able to close it very good. And then this is another button that Kathy sent me, and with little trinkets that she sent for me in my rack, and I just stuck that on the center there. And then again, I used another little envelope here. I have a template that I can trace and cut out different shaped and size envelopes. So I put in there is the answer to my question on the front. I'm going to keep my answers private because they basically only have to do with me. So yeah, and then the paper clip is also one from Kathy. And then this is just a little charm that I had from, I don't know where I had that from. I just happened to find it in amongst my things. So I stuck that on there. And then this is a little piece of ribbon, which also came from the stuff that DL sent me. Oh, and then I also embossed the vellum on the back here. I almost forgot about that. And I used the new Tim Holtz die. I think that was the Flourish one. And then this side, the same thing. And then I just used the Tim Holtz Distress inks to kind of rough them up and make the page look old and antique-ish, vintage-ish. Same with the cards. When I got the cards, they were white, like this. And then I just distressed them with using some different colors. I used Vintage Photo, Antique Linen, Scattered Straw, and black soot for the edges. Yeah, so that's my second page. Well, actually my first and my second page. Still not sure how I'm going to bind it. I don't know if I'm going to bind it from the top to make it like a flip type book, or if I'm going to bind it from the side. Yeah, I guess I'll figure that out when I get all my pages done. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. And I guess that's it for now. Bye.